Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Topics After Dusk with Dee and Lida. I am Dee.
And I am Lida.
Oh, let me get this. All right. I did not do what I was supposed to do here, so let me get that going. So, how
Ah,
are you guys doing this evening? It's been a crazy Monday. Got to give it up for the Mondays. All right, let me see where I am. All right, here we are. Get this studio together. Hey,
hey,
Mama.
Mama May. Good evening.
Good, good evening. Oh, so y'all know it is Monday night, and we are cultivating our money, and we have some new information here for you guys tonight. So hopefully, it resonates with you, and you're like, I need to know more about this stuff
Yes.
because hey, the time is now. The time is now. So let me get this screen to sharing. Here we go. All right.
All right. So
Nita, yes.
again, yes. All right. So again, on behalf of Dee and Lida, the Freedom Growers, where we are planting seeds and growing fruit for your mind, your body, and pocketbook, we would like to welcome you to our Monday night's topic after dusk. Cultivate your money Monday. So we are saying yes to us. We have voted for ourselves, and it's time to do something. Put that vote of into action. And so we're hoping that tonight, like Dee said, something resonates with you to allow you to again go ahead and plant that seed of yes and start putting that vote in action. So, our story is simple, you all. We are here to empower people, right? We're empowering ourselves, we're empowering the people that we influence. And you may not think that you're influencing someone just from the way that you're moving around right now, but eventually there are, well, not really eventually, but there is always someone that's looking up to you or that you're setting an example for. And you may not see it, they may not come to you, but you know that you were here to be a servant. There's something in you that says, you know what, here is the area in my life that I am required to serve. So when we talk about empowering people, we're saying that, you know what, we're empowering people to do something more than just the average, right? So we want to get into this next topic, you all. We kind of go over this, but we want to jump right on into it. We got to figure out why our money isn't flowing. And it's because we're not on the right side of money. Okay. So for right now, everybody that is in a situation where we're living paycheck to Monday, paycheck to paycheck, if we miss a payment or if an emergency happens right now financially, something's not going to get paid and or might be in danger of getting cut off. So we're looking at who are those individuals who isn't on the right side of money. All right. So the right side of money is about 95% of the market. That those are the individuals that make up about 95% of the market. 60% of that 95 work for someone, right? You're clocking in, someone's telling you when to go to lunch, what time to take a break. They're allowing you an opportunity, if available, to receive overtime, or they're cutting your hours. Okay. So then there's another part of that 95%, which makes up 35% of that 95. And those are individuals that works for themselves, right? They work for themselves. Though they work for themselves, if they don't put in the time, they won't make the money, right? So you're still on a schedule based on how much income you want to receive versus the time that you have to put in to receive that certain amount of income. Now, I've seen people that work for themselves working day sun up to sundown, right? Are farmers. They have to get up early in the morning and they're not going to bed until around dusk when they've had an opportunity to tend to the land. If they don't put in the time, they won't yield the harvest, right? So that's 95% of individuals who are unfortunately on the wrong side of money right now. We're kind of stuck in a situation based on our circumstances, right? We are actually victims of our traditions versus victors of our conditions, right? And so then we're like, okay, well, what's the right side of money? If that's 95% of the market, where is the other 5%? Because that ain't quite 100 yet. So we're working on getting towards the right side of the money. Who's on the right side of money right now? Those individuals that are putting in less time but making more money, living a life that is full of vacation time, if you will. They're getting paid to vacation, right? When you're on the right side of money, you really have a lot more options as relates to how much time you actually have to put into the work to receive the return. So we have 4% of that 5% of individuals who actually own businesses. And these are our franchisors, the McDonald's, where people are actually buying into their brand to make money. So, hey, I want to open up a McDonald's. So, hey, I'm going to pay McDonald's brand to have a franchise that's going to put me in the work for self category. You all understand the difference between that now, right? I know we talk about it, but let's look at it in a different perspective. I'm going to franchise with the McDonald's brand name so that I could become a self-employed individual. But there again, I have to still tend the land. Okay. So that's the right side of money. The McDonald's that says, hey, this is how much it costs to own a brand that's called McDonald's, or a brand that's called Brahms, or a brand that's called Dillard's, Macy's, Sears. Okay. So those are the individuals that make up 4% of the people who are on the right side of money. Okay. Then you have that 1% of individuals who have just this thing called an investor mindset. They actually have the mindset and have taken the action of the investor to be in that small little quadrant of the 5% of the individuals that are making up the market. So it's like, okay, well, what's the big deal? Everybody in this quadrant is making money of some sort and form and fashion, right? So what's the big deal? Why is it that I'm not on the right side, though I'm on the left side? And why is it that I'm on the right side and refuse to ever get back on the left side? Okay, so that's probably and you, right? So, okay, the 95% of individuals that are making up the workers and the self-employed, out of all of the cash flow that's being produced from all of the work, they're only receiving 5% of the worth, right? They're only receiving 5% of that wealth, of the increase, right? So it's like, man, I'm trying to get to 50, I'm trying to get to 60. Well, you're probably going to have to hope that they offer you the overtime, or that you continue to work from sun up to sundown and employ yourself at the same time, right? You're going to have to be that person that works the two jobs, right? Two jobs is supposed to be for two people, not one, right? So we have this mentality that the more I work, the more I make, right? But you're not really making anything more than 5% of the 100% of the wealth that's in the wheel, right? That's the left side. You're only making 5% of the wealth that's on the wheel, okay? So let's look at the individuals that are on the right side of money, the individuals that pretty much are just making money while they sleep, okay? They're making up 5% of the market. That's 5% of individuals, and they have 95% of the wealth in the wheel, right? So if you're on the right side of money, money is coming to you, it's flowing through you. Uh, it's just a constant flow. You're throwing it out, it's coming back. You're giving it out, it's coming back. An emergency what? A pandemic what? That's the mindset of the individuals who own the business and that are the investor mindsets. Okay, or that have the investor mindset. Let me get over here. All right. So you're trying to figure out, who is this for? Who is this for? Are you unfamiliar on which side of that money wheel that you're on? Right. Well, let's ask yourself, who am I speaking to tonight? Am I speaking to the retail worker? Am I speaking to the waitress? Right. Am I speaking to the truck driver? Most truck drivers own their own companies, right? But if they don't get behind the wheel, they're not going to receive that 5% of the wealth for all of their hard work. It's a lot of manpower that you have to put in to handle an 18-wheeler for 8, 9, 10 hours straight. Okay. It's a lot of manpower for me to just drive my little old Honda Pilot up and down these highways every day, trying to get back and forth from work. Okay. So just imagine all of that labor that they have to put in and focus that they have to put in, and yet only making 5% of the wealth that's in that money wheel of life, y'all. It's a constant flow. So men, women, single moms, husbands and wives, sometimes it's two households. Even though you got two people working two jobs, it's still not enough if they're both on the wrong side of money, right? D, put a me in the comment for me too. So me for Lida. Me for Lida. Okay. It's one thing to know who you are in this wheel, but it's another thing to accept the fact and settle in it, right? So guess what, you all? We want to help you cultivate your money by introducing you to the foreign exchange market, right? We're welcoming you and introducing some the foreign exchange market. Well, you know what? I don't have the money to become an investor right now. I don't have the finances to own a franchise as it is in my current situation right now. So how is it, can I do something common, something that I can learn, something that I can do from my own home that's going to allow me an opportunity to get on the right side of money? How can I become that 1%er, right? I want to be that 1%er. I want to be the standalone, the standout. So we're going to introduce you to the foreign exchange market, you all. This is the solution. Have you ever heard of the foreign exchange market? You probably have heard of stocks. A lot of times when we use that term, foreign exchange, the first thing they say, well, are we trading stocks? Is it stocks? Is it stocks? Everybody's all in the stocks and bonds. That's pretty much all that we associate trading with. It's just stocks. So no, it's not stocks, you all. Stocks is a little bit less access as relates to the money wheel here. Okay. So you're going to have to ask yourself this question, or answer this question if you can. How many zeros are in a trillion? How many zeros are in 1 trillion? I need a little water, but it's way over there, so I can't get to it right now. Give me a second. Okay. So in the event that you do not know, you all, there are 12 zeros, 12 of them, honey, in 1 trillion, right? So guess what? The investor has access. The investor mindsetter, the foreign exchange learner, the foreign exchange master has access at this point to $5.3 trillion a day in the market. The only manpower that they have to yield is an opportunity to say, you know what, in my mind, I can do it. It's something that I can learn. It's something that I can gravitate to. And you know what? It's not going to take a lot of manpower to get this, right? The actual hand-on labor. You just got to put a little bit of mindset to what it is that we're trying to introduce you to tonight. So $5.3 trillion a day, right? We were talking about that money wheel a minute ago, and the people that are on the left side and the people that are on the right side. So you can kind of guess or kind of figure out per se 5.3 trillion. If you're on the left side of the money, you've got to look at it as, okay, I'm only getting about 5%, or I only have access to about 5% of this $5.3 trillion a day market. Again, if I'm even in the market to even have access to the money. A lot of times we don't even have access to the money because we won't cultivate that seed. We won't put that yes into action. So it's a market that's also open 24 hours a day, pretty much 7 days a week, depending on your weapon, if you will. Depending on your weapon. Generally, first timers, we kind of just go with the Monday to Friday mindset because we really want to keep that weekend to ourselves. We want to just be weekend work free, mind free, work free. So everyone's already in the concept of working Monday through Friday. So the market kind of operates like that too. You know what? We get all the holidays off, even the holidays that don't even affect the United States of America. We get all the international holidays as well, y'all. So you ain't getting that on your job. You ain't getting that on your job at all. All right. A market that you can exchange in, you all. And here is the best part. Here is the aha moment for some of you all, if you don't catch it. A market that you can exchange in without owning any physical money. So if I'm trading the Japanese yen, I should have a Japanese yen in my bank account somewhere, right? No, you don't have to. We know that you do not. So the power of information is allowing you some access to income, and a market that you can trade in without owning any physical money. Even if you don't have $1 million, you can still trade. Even if you don't have $2,000, you can still trade, right? And still have access to what? 5% of $5.3 trillion a day. We're going to keep it simple. 5%, they do the math for me real quick. 5% of 5.3 trillion. She probably has already done it, but let's just take a peek into the window of our cultivated seed. 5.3 trillion, 5% every single day, and you don't have to own. How much money is that, B? Oh yeah, you know the calculator is going to turn to the E. She's got to take the dividends and the ends and make them meet. Okay, let me see. Oh, I can't see it good. Let me see. Oh, okay, there we go. 265 369 million billion. 265 billion, right? Trillion. Yeah, billion.
Billion.
Yeah, 205 billion
Billion.
because it's 12 zeros in trillion, 9 zeros in billion. All right. So, hey, you don't even have to have 5% of the money wheel, which is 265 billion. But you know what? Your left side of the money getting ready to turn you into the right side of the money says, you know what? I'm going to take what you have, whatever it is. I'm going to show you how to gain access to a piece of $265 billion a day. Because I know 5.3 trillion, it just don't sound right. It don't sound believable. You're not in the right mindset yet to accept that reality. So let's say, what if you didn't have access to the whole 5 trillion, but you had access to 265 billion? And you don't have to own one red dime of it. Is this worth your time? Okay. So guess what else? Through our through our partnership, you also will have access to digital currency exchange, right? And here's another market that's growing up towards a $1 trillion a day, right? So let's just say 5%, 5 billion. Okay, let's go with that. We also have the high frequency exchange, right? And these are
Pause
all
1 second
okay. Pause.
because I, Bitcoin. y'all know Bitcoin, right?
Yes.
Now, Bitcoin this summer was about, it dropped to maybe 6,000. I think it went all the way down to 6,000.
Mm-hmm.
Of today, hold on, my app is taking this dear sweet time. I did
Mm-hmm.
this upgrade and it's here we go. As of today, Bitcoin is $15,304.95
Mm.
from about
You said,
6,300 ish from this summer.
wow.
And it's more than doubled
Mm-hmm.
because it's been, and it's been here before.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it topped out at 21, almost 21,000 a couple of years ago. So it's heading right back there. I'm sorry, I
Right.
just had to interject right there.
Yes. So if you're wondering what is an example of digital currency, the
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin, and
Big.
everybody has heard of that. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Good. Thank you, D.
You're welcome.
All right. Then we have the high frequency exchange, right? Where you're taking the time that it might make you help you to get to your money a little bit faster. So high frequency is you can trade at a higher frequency level than just traditional trading. You're still in the foreign exchange market, but the frequency of it is a little bit more advanced, right? Advanced. So everyone likes to be in the advanced mode. No one wants to stay a beginner. So the beginners are foreign exchangers, getting into foreign exchange. Good evening, Tamika. Getting into digital currency. Then you want to get into that little bit more. We kind of call it a little bit of microwave wealth right there. You could also say that's a little bit of that microwave wealth that we try to, get y'all to understand. You really don't have that opportunity being on the wrong side of money, but getting on the right side through the foreign exchange market, you can learn how to trade in a higher frequency again with advancement. All right. So I'm going to let D take it away. She's got something new that she wants to share with us that we have also incorporated. And I'm excited to hear more about this next level or this next branch of wealth, because that's what cultivating does, you all. It's going to give you branches of wealth, not just one leaf.
All right, before I bring up this next slide, how many of you shop online? As a matter of fact, um, Amazon comes to this house so much. I They should be like, what are they ordering now? Between me, my husband, and my sister placing orders on my Amazon account, we keep them in business. Sharon said, me, baby, that's e-commerce. E-commerce. We have just embarked on a, oh man, I usually have my notebook right here. It is a, in the $1 billion industry, on its way to trillions of dollars. And I'll have to bring my notes and share that next time. I forgot to bring my notebook in here, and I usually have it right here, but I took it to work with me. um but yes, so let me go to that slide. Yes, welcome to ECX Academy, e-commerce, drop shipping, where you don't have to have inventory, but you can still make money. How many of you would love to have your own website? Have you considered to sell candles or t-shirts or little water bottles, mice, phone cases, any and everything? It's possible. It's possible. And just introduce this weekend, we are now offering e-commerce mastery academy. All it is, it's buying and selling online. Just that simple. Just that simple. Imagine having your very own online store, getting customers while you sleep. And one of the things it said that when the gentleman first got his online store, he set it up, and then all of a sudden he heard this cha-ching. I don't have the sound bite. I wish I had the sound bite. The next day, two cha-chings, cha-ching, cha-ching, until 30 days later, 60 days later, 90 days later, it's just cha-chinging all over the place. You know what that cha-ching is? That's money coming to you, and you just did work one time. Hear what I'm saying? That's money coming to you, and you did work just one time.
Mm.
You set
One.
up your website, you
Mm.
found the materials, and you said, I want to provide this for you. Come to my site. I got the deals going
Mm.
on, and buy. And it's just sitting there, and people are going to the website and buying. That's what Amazon does. They put that information out on there, and they may have whatever it is, and you go out and buy. No brainer, right? Take orders 24/7 every day, every day.
Mm.
And so
And
his
that's for the untechnical individual,
the untechnical individual, absolutely.
the not so tech savvy individual.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Would you love to
Mm-hmm.
learn how to use it? Get all from industry leaders, be able to learn more about e-commerce, industry leaders to learn more about foreign exchange, learn more about digital currency, learn more about high frequency exchange. Micro, Lida said microwave wealth, and it's microwave wealth in a minimum of 30 seconds. 30 seconds. A lot of people say they don't have time. Well, do you
What
have
you
30
say?
seconds?
Uh, yeah, faster than popcorn. Faster than popcorn. It take popcorn
Faster
2.5 minutes, depending on your microwave.
faster than popcorn. How about that? That's a bathroom break. That's a bathroom break. And so it's all about education, y'all. And it's simplified. You get videos no more than 10 minutes long. Master the markets, knowing how to build real wealth and freedom. We are freedom growers. We are here to help you grow your freedom with this solution. With this solution. All right, you get access to over 100 full time educators. And it's not just some Rudy Poo type of people. They have been tried and true, and they had to submit documentation to say that I know what I'm doing. I took, like this one educator, we get to sit at her feet tomorrow. She took a 40, and this is, I'm not going to make any income claims, but this is what she did, and she has have the receipts. $40, and she's a multi millionaire by learning the skill. And now she's teaching hundreds of thousands of people. But you get access to her and everyone else, over 100 full-time educators. You get to ask questions, you get to learn while you earn, copy and paste, you get to cheat off your neighbor's paper. You get mentorship that can be designed around your life. You get up at 2 o'clock in the morning sometimes, they up. That's when the market is really moving anyway. Between 2 and 4 o'clock. Get up, get you a midnight snack on the charts, go back to sleep and get ready to go to work. So we're in a battle for our freedom. And so on this battlefield, there is a need for a weapon, and you get to choose your weapon. And here are the different weapons that we have available where you get to learn different strategies to use. It's a copy and paste system, a no brainer, where as you're learning how to read the charts and go into the market, someone is already doing it for you and they're helping you through it and say, hey, get into this. This is what you can get from it. This is how, if it goes another way, this is what's going to happen. But I'm expecting it to go this way. Get your money. Just snatch it out of that $5.3 trillion industry because it's there for you. You can even learn on the go. Everything can be done right in this phone. Right in this phone. Get easy to follow trade ideas for the market sent directly to your phone. You don't have to miss an opportunity to make a profit. Now, this is exciting. How many of you know this man right here? How many of you know this man right here? The legendary Bob Proctor. He is on the team. And just recently, and I don't have a slide of this. Oh my goodness, what is his name? What is his name? The boxer. Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather just partnered with I Am Mastery. Now, Floyd he already has quite a bit of money. And guess what he's doing? Locking arms to get into the foreign exchange market. That's interesting to me that the wealthy
Mm-hmm.
is taking advantage of this opportunity,
Hmm.
this solution,
Mm-hmm.
but our employee mindset people won't won't tap in. And that's something that just blew my mind that someone like him would be involved in, because he go in the ring for, a couple of rounds and he make bank. And he has decided to get into this industry. We have models in this industry. We have professional basketball, football, baseball in this industry. Pastors of churches are revolutionizing their congregations through this skill. Thousands of churches close their doors, what, a month? And they have um, been able to turn their finances around by teaching and learning this skill. Jewel Tankard. Now, I don't, Alita, you're gonna have to share Jewel because I don't follow a lot of different things. Tell us about Jewel Tankard. What is she? Platinum one? She's 100.
Jewel
Not
Tankard.
platinum, but Chairman 100 now.
Two,
I think.
uh, she's platinum 250.
Oh snap!
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, she's platinum 250. Jewel Tankard, if you all don't know, she she is actually a reality TV star. Her and her husband own a church. Her husband is Ben Tankard, and they're ministers. And now she does preaching. Her husband preaches, and I followed their family for a very long time, and I was really into reality TV shows. And but she's always been an empowerer of women making money. She's always really been a very vocal with empowering women on learning how to use their skills and cultivate their skills to make money, just based on the things that they already know how to do. So when I saw her in the element of what she was already doing, and several years later, after I got into foreign exchange, I noticed that I'm like, wait a minute, is she talking about trading? And is she with us? Yes, she's actually been on our stages. I had posted, I actually shared one of her lives the other day on Facebook where she's actually gotten her family involved in trading. And we talk about that thing about getting the families involved, and they're not always, sold on something, and then eventually when someone gets to going, then they're in. So yeah, so she's working on, building a continued branch of wealth, because um like Dee was saying, you don't really think about these individuals doing stuff like this and also promoting it. They're already in the money. They're already in the money. But what the difference is, that 1%er is that they have that investor mindset, and what they're investing in is the fact that they want to keep their money. They want to make sure that their money is always working for them. Again, when you're employing your money, you're going to find ways to put your money to work, and that's what those individuals with money are doing. And so that's what we're teaching you how to do, because they had to start from scratch just like we did. So I wanted to bring her to the light, because I know Dee was naming heavy hitters there. So I said, well, let's put Jewel Tankard in the mix, because I like some Jewel. She down to earth.
Right, right,
She
right.
my type of hype. She just my type of hype. So I mm-hmm.
All right. So, like I said, we have Bob Proctor, who partners with I Am Mastery Academy. He's an official educational partner. And so he has a Master Mentor series that he does every month. And as you can see right here on this slide, it started back in April, and he's still around. At one point, we had Les Brown, and now we have Bob Proctor. So the biggest question that we get is, how can you start? Now, I want you to check your feelings when I go to this next slide. And, let me, what is it? What happened when you see, or what happens when you see this slide? Because it's an education. You're learning something. You're learning to earn. How much is that worth to you? To learn from Bob Proctor, to get your mind right, how much is that worth to you? To change the entire trajectory of your life, your family, how much is that worth to you? And if you decide otherwise, what are you going to do to get to that next level? If you decide to bypass this solution, what are you going to do to get to the next level? So how can you start? So here are all of the different academies that we have. So here's the ECX Academy. The initial payment is $325. Monthly tuition is here. You get access to the academy and go live. Go live means you get to be in the room, virtually, of course, with the educator, and ask all the questions that you want, get clarity. They help walk you through the setup and figuring out what it is that you want to sell, what you want to do, finding the right products for the right price, and helping you to identify the proper charge so that you can make a profit and that your customers are benefit from that. We have the digital currency education. If you want to be more about Bitcoin and all the digital currencies, we have that available. That's $235 plus $175 a month. You get access to the academy for that. Go live, Liberty strategy. Or you want the foreign exchange market where you learn about the foreign exchange market. Or you want high frequency exchange education. If you get the elite packet, and let me move this out the way. The elite packet gives you the foreign exchange academy, high frequency academy, and digital currency academy. It does not get you the e-commerce academy. So let's make that clear. It doesn't give you the e-commerce academy. But to learn to earn, if like there was a young lady today that she said, and I wasn't able to get on this particular live, but they were making money because I was teaching, so I couldn't do anything. But I was watching my chat and I was like, oh my God, they are killing the game right now. She said, I have made my tuition for the day. Guess where she got it from? The market. How did she get it? An educator showed her what to do, showed her what she needed to buy or sell, and she made her tuition for the month. And so now everything else is profit. You too can have that same opportunity. You just have to say yes, plant the seed. All right, that's I'm not there yet. Well, guess what? We have a scholarship program. What? Well, it's you paying tuition, right? Well, we have a scholarship for you. If you have two friends, two enemies, two frenemies, somebody out there that's like, you know what? This would be a good idea for these two people I know that would love to do this. The company will pay for your monthly tuition for every if you have two other active customers. Now they have to be on the same plan as you. So what if you choose the e-commerce where you have to get two people for e-commerce, or if you choose the elite package, you have to get two people to get the elite package. So it's based off of what your current package is, of course, to be two and free. But there's an opportunity. But my OxyClean man, I always think about him when I say this. But wait, there's more. You can even become an independent business owner. You can get on the right side of money, right? Because the business owner is on the right side of money. Yeah. Where you can say, you know what? I see the potential. I know that I can build an organization of other people and create my own trade house, my own trade room to where I am impacting everyone around me. And so that is also available where you can build a successful business from home. Let's talk a little bit about compensation. So, for everyone that is added to well, this is for Platinum 5000 and below, you get these fast start bonuses for any and everybody that joins your organization. So you have two people in your organization, you get your account for free. You get three people, and the company will give you $150. That's $37.50 a week. Let's say you have 12 people in your organization. The company will give you $600 a month. Take a portion of that, pay your tuition, boom. The rest is gravy. That you can put that into your brokerage account and grow that money. Put that money to work. Put it to work. Get 30 people into your organization and you can make $1,000 per month. That's $12,000 a year. 600 a month, that's $7,200 a year. Could you use some extra money? Would that help you pay down your debt even faster? And here is oh, they have added our Chairman 750. Excuse me. This is all of every rank, so to speak, that we have from Platinum 150 on up to Chairman 750. And these are the weekly residuals from $37.50 a week up to $187,500 a week. We have 4 people in our organization. That's minimum. One 187 a week. That's insane. That is insane. All right, Lita. Oh, you're okay. All right, I'll keep going.
Okay, no, here I come. Okay,
Okay.
I'm waiting on my thing over here to take you out from you, girl. All right, so what seeds are you planting? Yes, what seeds are you planting, you all? D about when we got to the conversation or when we got to the academy page, she said, what are you going to do to get to that next level? So if you say you're not going to do this, well, how much will what you will do, how much more will it cost you? That's the difference between you voting for yourself and you putting that vote of yes into action. It's like, you know what? This is something that I should be able to afford, or I'm going to find a way to afford it. If I don't, I'm settling to continue to feel unfulfilled,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm settling to continue to feel unhappy. I'm drawn going into work every day. If I don't find a way to cultivate this seed, if I don't find a way to put my yes into action, that's the seed I'm planting. But you know what? The solution has been presented. The vote is it's already in your corner. You're
Mm-hmm.
already a winner. But you got to put that seed in the ground. You have to cultivate it. You have to find the means to make this work. We're already giving you everything to make you successful, everything that you need to be successful. Someone is going to hold your hand every step of the way. Even if you can't pick up the phone and call me, I've got 24-hour access to individuals ready for you, ready for your success. But again, what seeds are you planting? Are you planting the seeds of prosperity? Are you planting the seeds of accomplishments? Are you planting the seed of yes? Yes, you are. But you know what? The difference from me to you is I put the seed in the ground. Your seed is still there in your hand. The choice is yours. The decision is yours. The result is yours. So we thank you all so much for coming and tuning in tonight. My name is Lida, and I am your number one results driven accountability strategist. I provide resources and support to show you how to redefine and rekindle your relationship with your money. We empower you to regain control of your actions so that you will become a financially fit, energized, and transformed you. This has been an awesome episode of Cultivate Your Money tonight. Again, that seed is in your hand. Will you tell you yes? Will you put your yes into action?
Indeed, Lita, this has been a great broadcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My name is Dee. I am your number one money mindset maven. I help families to discover a growth mindset while building confidence, one solution at a time. We are mentoring minds to appreciate critical thinking skills while building knowledge and confidence. You guys have a great rest of your evening, and we will see you tomorrow night for I about to say Faith and Friday topics after dusk with D and Lita. Y'all know. Let me just say this: if y'all have not listened or watched Friday's Faith and Friday, go back. It'll bless your life. Go back and catch them nuggets. Catch catch the nuggets. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Be blessed. See you tomorrow night. Bye, guys.